the same thing. Sorry. Let's turn all this other stuff off here. Hi, everybody.
Sorry for the delay.
Yeah.
A little bit of technical difficulty here.
Yeah, sorry. I tried to use my old laptop, which is a much better webcam, but it just doesn't want to connect. So we're back to this crappy laptop. Sorry for the bad video quality.
Back to low budget.
Never left low budget. And sorry for the mess that you can see in there. That's kind of awkward. You're just going to have to deal with it. I apologize. Use my big head to
scoot over.
But thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you very much. We got a Tyson right here. So that's why we're sitting awkwardly. Let me see if I can turn this. There's a Tyson laying on a mattress in the living room. So poor guy's been through a lot, and physically he's actually doing worse than he was. So we have to be right next to him at all times in case he decides to get up because he needs help getting up. So he's right here, and that's why this is an awkward place than normal. So just bear with us. And again, thank you for being here. It means a lot to us. We see you all. Saying hi and hello back. Mel, I had asked somebody else to be a moderator, but they never responded. Would you mind to be a moderator, Mel? I'm going to add you anyway. So you're now moderating. So you have a job to do. I hope that's okay.
Hopefully that's okay.
Yeah, hope that's okay, Mel. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Roberta. Hi, Mark.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. So we wanted to make this video because we know we needed to. I'm going to start off, and Debbie's going to yawn and continue. For those of you who don't know, our little Jazzy's gone. I think most of you probably already know, but for those that don't, she's gone. We lost her on the 11th. And it's been nothing but hell.
It's been very hard.
And just saying that out loud is still just doesn't make any sense, because what I want you to know about Jazz is she was 14 in September, but she was a healthy dog. She wasn't like sick. She didn't have problems, you know? I mean, she had hip problems and leg problems, but she was on a medication for the last couple of years that she did great with it. You know, she was wonderful. She was just wonderful. I just don't want anyone to think that she was like this sick old dog. She wasn't. It was just something that happened, like, boom. And we are still in shock because this wasn't what was supposed to happen. Obviously. She's supposed to be here right now, licking my tears away, and she's my best friend. But if you didn't know, we wanted to let you know. That's why we haven't been around, because we've been grieving and having very hard days, very hard nights, very lonely days, very lonely nights. And trying to take care of Tyson the best we can. She's doing a much better job at that than I am. I have a lot of physical issues that keep me from being able to help him the way that Debbie can do. And Debbie just went back to work today since the 22nd of November.
Yeah.
And, you know, she's a hairstylist, and she's not someone that makes money if she takes off work. She only makes money if she goes to work. You know, I work from home, and it's been hard. So we've been battling, you know, financial stuff on top of grief, which is hard. And, you know, we do want to tell you some stuff here in a moment. I'm getting to it, I promise. I'm not trying to, like, take a lot of time. But I just want to catch you up so far. And I know that I had pinned a comment in here, and we're not asking for money. There have been a couple people that have wanted to donate. And when we did these live videos in the past, we appreciate everybody that absolutely donated anything. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
But I would ask you, please do not do that on YouTube, because we found out the hard way I thought I was right. Unfortunately, I was. YouTube does take 50% of the donations away from us, away from you, and that's not right. So we did put a link up to the GoFundMe if anyone wants to. And again, we're not asking you to. Please
Right.
understand that. A lot of you have, which helped us a lot. It's helped us a lot. So we can't thank each and every one of you enough. And those of you that have prayed for us during those, we did get those extra 2 weeks with Jazz, and thank God for those.
Yes, we did.
They weren't enough.
It's never enough.
It's never enough time. But but we did get those extra 2 weeks, and you guys prayed for us and for her during that, and those prayers meant the world to us. And we just thank you. We thank you, and I've seen a lot of you saying that you've lost your pets too and stuff, and I'm sorry. I am sorry. My heart goes out to anybody losing a pet right now, losing a family member. And those of you that watched my live video about Christmas, you know my mom died on Christmas Day 2018. So this is like a really extra hard time for me. um, and then I'm worrying about Tyson. To be honest with you, I'm scared he's gonna die on me on Christmas. I'm just living through a lot of trauma right now with this. It's just there's a lot happening, and then me being home taking care of Tyson while she goes back to work. It's terrifying because physically there's just a lot I can't do. He's a big guy, and he's having a hard time walking and laying down and standing up, and it's been hard. Um,
And he's had a hard time for a while.
yeah,
So this is nothing
yeah, it's just getting
sudden.
progressively worsened.
And now he's got a little bit more
Challenges.
separation and
He's got a ton of separation
yeah.
anxiety because he was out here with us every second that Debbie was home and Jazz was here while she was sick, and we can't keep him safe in our bedroom anymore because he now falls. So it's a lot of responsibility, and I don't do well with responsibility. It scares the crap out of me, and it's been tough. Um, anyway,
We are working through it slowly.
I just yeah. Thank you, Graham. By the way, Graham, thank you. Um, so I'm sorry. Just gotta bear with us here. I was. It's just hard. Okay, it's just really hard. And this was the year I was going to celebrate Christmas Eve, and try to get myself back to something sort of happy. And as of right now, we're still going to try through all of this heartbreak and loss and fear. We're still going to try to do it on Friday. On Friday,
Mhm.
we're still going to try. We're still going to try. So I ask you one thing right now. Please, 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 please pray Tyson doesn't die on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I am begging for prayers for that. Please, please, please. I am just like on edge. I've not had a break to just breathe. So that would mean a lot.
Yes, it will.
Yeah. And then another thing I want to say to you guys before we go in more is thank you. I did a Facebook Live video the other night with some of you, and it was the first time Debbie took Tyson to his physical therapy. He hasn't been in a month since before Jazz got sick, and it was the first time I've ever been alone in this house in 16 years.
Mhm.
First time I've ever been alone, and I was terrified. I was completely scared to death and did not know what to do with myself. So I went on to Facebook Live for our page there that we have on Facebook, and there was a good majority of people on there. And those of you that were there, God bless you. You guys stayed with me the entire time Debbie was gone and uplifted my soul, and I felt like I was talking to my family. You asked to see my little kid pictures, and I'm like, "You wanna see me as a little kid?" And those of you did, and, like, I have friends that wouldn't even care to see this stuff, that live here. Um, and I showed those folks, some vacation photos from my mom and Debbie and I back in the day, and pictures of me when I was little, and you guys really enjoyed those that were watching, and it just made me feel like I wasn't alone, and I needed that very much, and I can't thank you enough. Um, I just never thought in the world that just doing a YouTube video back in August with some food, from your lovely land, um, would garner not just friendships but family relationships to us. Would never have expected that,
Mhm.
but I'm so blessed to have it.
And we're very fortunate to have all of you there to help support us through all this. And it's really meant a lot to us. Uh, Your comments, your prayers, everything, cards.
Your gifts. I keep wearing this around the house because I feel like it's like you guys all hugging me. And I want to thank Anthony again for sending this. And I hope you're watching. I don't know if you are. Um, I don't know what your name is on YouTube. I know your name on Facebook because we talk. And you've had your own loss. And if you're watching, say something because I don't know if you're here, but it's just the thought too, that you guys care. And I have to say, I'm disappointed in a lot of the people that we know personally. I
Mhm.
shouldn't say that maybe, but I'm being honest. There have been a few people that we're close to that have reached out, but not really. And I feel like you guys have been the real family here that I've needed, and
Mhm.
you know, and I just can't thank you enough. I can't. Um, so thank you for your support. It means everything. And I did put Jazz's made a video for her funeral, which was about one of the hardest things I've ever done. And it's there if you want to see it. And if you've already seen it, it's incredibly sad. I'm not gonna lie to you because it's not a happy
Mhm.
thing. So I couldn't make it happy, um, but it's there. I so we got like not many views on it. I don't expect that. It's a freaking funeral video. But any money we make from that is going to go to our nonprofit that we have that Jazz and Tyson founded. We've
Mhm.
always said all these years we founded it, and I realized no, we didn't. Our dogs did. So any money we ever do make from the funeral video, we'll put towards our nonprofit to help other dogs. And just wanted to say that too. And thank you. Yes, Aunt Linda did give a beautiful service for sure. Um, goodness gracious. Anyway, um, I just seeing your guys' names in here. It's like I know you. Hi, Mandy. Graham, I'm calling you Graham. Hi, David. David, you're always a kind guy, and I really feel like I've been able to say that to you. You've always been such a kind man, and I appreciate that. And Roberta, you too. Um, Anthony Pope, are you the same Anthony on Facebook? Um, but you just can't thank you guys enough. I honestly can't, and that's the big part of the first thing we wanted to say um, was thank you. And Mary, you too, sweetheart. The other thing is this. Oh, Claire says that, then I'm gonna start crying again. Will be the glue to hold you together. Well, good because I'm pretty broken. Oh, Anthony, that is my Anthony. Anthony's my flag man,
Blanket guy.
my blanket guy, and I feel like Anthony's a brother.
She truly does wear this around the house, like all the time.
Well, see, he sent this on a perfect day, and my Jazz, my best friend, I got to put this on her,
Mhm.
and it made it so much more special. Um, you helped to warm my little girl, literally, Anthony. You helped to give my little girl warmth when she was cold. Thank you for that. You've helped to give me a big hug with this, and I hope you don't mind, but I've used this not just for yourself as a gift, but for all of the United Kingdom to feel like that's a hug. And thank you. Uh, thank you. And everything else that anybody has sent us has just meant so much to us. Like Debbie said, like the cards and things. Like it just means a lot. The sixpences. I have a lot of sixpences and other coins, and I love them. And I love them all. We look ridiculous
We do.
behind the back.
We look like we don't have to eat.
I know we look like we're heatless, but I just okay. You look weird. It's a cape, Debbie. But just thank you. You guys are giving me a hug. It's this. And please know every time I do this, I'm hugging you because I need your strength. And I think about you guys. I think about really wish we could all get together somewhere and just meet up for a really cool dinner, and sing songs and hug. I just think that'd be awesome, you know? It would just be the coolest thing ever. I wish we could do that. Right, Tyson? Tyson's like, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. It is a cape of love. I agree. Also, I've been wanting to bring capes back for years.
Yes. We've been watching some older shows.
I just want capes to be a thing again.
Like when people wore capes all the time.
Right, Tyson? Because capes are awesome.
And Natasha's always like, why did this go away? We need to bring those back. Everybody should wear a cape.
Yes, I would really like a cape.
So interesting enough.
Oh, hold on, Ladybug. I lost my 13-year-old American Bulldog at the end of July. Dementia, then one by one. Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Capes are cool, Mark. Anyway, sorry. I have my brain going in 20,000 different directions. So, the big thing that we want to tell you is this. I talked to Debbie a few days ago about like YouTube stuff. We watched Ted Lasso on Apple TV, which I totally recommend to anybody. Just don't like the language at all. Language is horribly vulgar and disgusting. But taking that out, it's a really great show, and it helped me. And then we actually just watched I watched Elizabeth again the other night with Cate Blanchett from 1998, which is one of my favorite movies. If you haven't seen it, I highly encourage you to. And we can put our P.O. Box details here in the description of the video, or Debbie could type it in now. Maybe. Oh yeah, Debbie can put it as a comment. Let's just wait. We'll do it. And forgive Debbie. She has to get up with Tyson here and there, so he needs a drink or something. She has to hold on to his rear harness. He's just taking her for a ride around the house right now. Where is he going? Okay. But we were watching Elizabeth the movie, and for some reason that actually relaxed me. I don't know why. I guess I was just so interested in it. And then we watched the second one they did in 2007, which wasn't as good. And then last night, the night before, we decided to watch the Gunpowder miniseries with Kit Harington about November 5th that we had not seen, but we had done that video on Bonfire Night. And so we went back and Claire says you're a superhero. She's going to have to take him out to the bathroom, but she'll be back. Or not. He's coming back in here now like, yeah, I'm good. I just wanted to make mom get up. But anyway, we watched the Gunpowder show miniseries. And we were just thinking, man, we have such an advantage to this show because of the video we watched and already learned stuff from, and more so even from the video, but your comments, which helped us to understand a lot more of it. And I was even like, hey, that's not accurate. That's not how that happened. And I realized like a lot of my fear, I guess, or not fear, but just real severe depression kind of went away during those times where I was watching a lot of your history. And so I feel like I shouldn't say this until Debbie comes back in. The Cape Crusaders. I want a cape. Send me a cape. I'm kidding. I feel like I should wait till Debbie comes back in to say this, but she might be a minute with Tyson. So she knows what I'm going to say anyway. Having watched those historical movies and stuff. It made us think. And I know someone I'd read something somewhere about when you're going through grief, it is a good idea to try to get back into a routine in some way because that's we don't have a routine right now. Everything's different. Like everything's different, as I'm sure a lot of you understand that have lost anybody, pet or person. It changes you. It changes your day to day life. Like what you do is just different. And so we don't have a routine, and structure is something I never do well without. I just don't do well without structure in my life. And I just don't feel like I have a purpose right now. That's good enough, or I don't know. I don't know the words. But so we were talking the other night about YouTube and like when we gonna do that again. And originally it was like never, because we're grieving. And the thought of doing a YouTube video and like laughing at stuff, and learning and even things that might be funny, um, was just it seemed disrespectful in Jazz's memory. Um, Give me a thumbs up if I'm making sense right now. I feel like I'm babbling because she's not here to help me to go off the ADHD train. Am I making sense? Let me know, please. I'm trying to get to a point here. I just want to make sure it's actually making sense. Okay. Thank you. Because I just, without Debbie around, I feel like I'm just blah. She hasn't the brain today. Well, most days. Okay. Thank you guys. All right. I'll continue. So it would just felt like it would be wrong, to do videos, laughing about anything. Like, I guess maybe some of you will relate to this. It just, when you lose someone and you're going through grief, it just feels like you shouldn't laugh. Like you're not supposed to enjoy anything, or you know what I mean? It's just you feel like you shouldn't. Like that's a disrespect in some way. But I read something the other day, and Debbie's in here right now, that said, you know, life is for the living, which I'm not gonna lie to you, hurt because it reminded me that Jazz is not living. But it also spoke to me that yeah, life is for the living. And would Jazz really want me to be sad? I mean, of course not. Would she want me to just give up? No. I would break her little heart. And then at the same time, I caught myself laughing once or twice since then, and I felt guilty. And one or two times I felt better. It's like, why do I have to punish? I tend to go to a punishment place, don't I?
You do?
When there's grief. He's looking at you with his like cutest little eyes. I tend to punish myself that I shouldn't be happy in any way, any positive feeling, anything. And Aunt Linda's watching, guys. So make sure you say hi. We had her over the other night. We watched a movie together, and I looked up at her towards the middle or the end of the movie, and I said to Linda, I said, "Thank you for being here with us because I forgot that there were good moments in life." I did.
It's hard to remember that we're allowed to be happy. We're allowed to live.
It just feels wrong.
It does.
Um, so having said that, and like I said, just going back, uh, Louise just said, as much as Jazz loved licking tears off your face, I'm sure she was happy when you were laughing and wouldn't mind. And that's something I want to tell you about Jazz. Um, she was a sensitive little girl. And Debbie and I fight like anybody does, right? And if we would have arguments, raise our voices, Jazz would run away. She'd be like, nope, want nothing to do with that, right?
Nope.
And anytime if Debbie and I, for no reason, not fighting or whatever fighting, um, if we would just smile, Jazz's tail would boom, 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 thump her. She sounded like Thumper.
They're all happy.
Yeah, she would get so happy. If Debbie and I were like hugging each other just for no reason, Jazz would come running to us. If she could see us from some places, she saw us hugging, she would jump off the couch, run to where we were, and she'd be like, "Hey, let me get in on this. I want some love." She loved love. She just loved love.
Yeah.
She loved happiness. Um, if she was a person, she would have been the most positive human being on planet Earth. She was just too good for this world.
Yeah. So we're
So
trying to be more like Jazz.
I want to be more like Jazz.
Instead of bend it like Beckham, be like Jazz.
What?
I don't know.
Bend it like Beckham?
I don't know.
That's a movie.
It's also a saying.
Yeah, in soccer for David Beckham. What the?
Just a saying, that's all.
I just.
Ignore me. I don't know what I'm
Oh,
speaking
you're so
of.
funny. Anyway, and I love our cheerleaders in the comments section. You guys are sweet. Appreciate that. And amen to Mel. The dogs are too good for us. We don't deserve them. We don't. We really, truly do not. We just don't deserve them. So here's what we want to do. We talked about it, watching, the history of the movies that I brought up about Elizabeth. And I know a lot more about Queen Elizabeth. I'm going to do a trivia with you guys someday.
Ooh.
Queen Elizabeth trivia. I know a good amount now. My point is watching that and thinking about feelings and stuff, and thinking about having some form of a, what's the word I used when you were outside? Crap. Um,
Help. I have
that
no
word
idea
I
what you're trying to
used,
say.
structure. Thank you. Having structure. We have decided to put a video. We're going to do a video. We're going to do videos again where we want to. We want to.
Yes, we do.
We genuinely want to. And it is a welcome distraction, from reality, because I've been needing a release of some way, but we want to come back and do videos, and we're going to try to do one for Wednesday at the previous normal time.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to do it. We miss you guys, and we want to keep learning. Learning has actually helped me to cope. It has, and I'm not going to be hard on myself about laughing. I'm going to try not to be. It's still going to be hard. I just don't want anyone to think that we're just like, oh, our dog died, move on, let's do videos for YouTube. Please, I don't want you to think that. And that's why it took 27 minutes to get to this point. That's why it took 27 minutes for me to say that, because I don't want anyone to think that we're not breaking inside. We're not torn up. We're not completely empty. We are, and we're worried about him. Like I said, he's not well. He hasn't been. But I want to do that for structure, for some form of a routine, to learn more. It's been some very awesome thing, and look what we've gotten in return, you guys.
Mm-hmm. This whole group of people.
And I'm reading your comments. I am reading your comments, and I appreciate them very much. I appreciate that very much. But we do really need prayers for Tyson. Like I said, the last year and a half, he's been bad since right at quarantine. Lockdown started in March here of 2020. He's had a rough time. He's just been going. I mean, the guy's 15 years old. So he needs help. He needs prayers. And we do too, because this is taking everything we got out of us. And we don't have little Jazz here to keep us, on our toes and happy and, motivated, and it's hard. I just wanted to be sure, somebody, when we did the one live video, when we first announced that Jazz was sick, some guy commented on there that we were disgusting, vile, horrible, disgusting people, because we had asked people to subscribe to the channel. And I don't understand that kind of thought process. It wasn't like we were trying to use our dog's death or impending death for anything like that. Right now, I got to have something to look forward to. Okay, it's been tough. With Christmas coming up, as you guys know, if you watched and you know what happened with me, it's hard. I need something to look forward to. I want to change things, and I would love to be able to do more with this YouTube channel to have that to look forward to in my life.
Mhm.
To, the people that we have as subscribers, we're all about quality, not quantity. And it's
That's right.
awesome. And that's just so helpful. Um, Mel, do your job. I'm waiting to
I
see
think
if
she's trying.
Mel, come on.
Seems to be quite a few comments coming up.
There's just watch the language and the section, even if you're, just be careful with your language. Um, but it is what it is. People are going to be people, but it's the people that are quality people that we want as subscribers.
Exactly.
And we've seen a lot of people unsubscribe from our channel lately, and that's fine.
Sucks, but whatever.
We're not here to just do a reaction video channel. We want relationships with you guys.
Mhm.
And, you know, we're getting that. I need that. I love that. And I appreciate that. And just what does that mean? I don't want to appear rude, but where will I find the beer tent? What do you mean by that? Okay. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Okay. I know some people were worried we were going to say we weren't coming back. Well, and that was the thing I was going to say too. If we waited, and we talked about this yesterday,
Mhm.
yeah, I thought that person was. I'm going to get rid of that message. Beer tent. What a jerk. Yes, the majority of people here are good folk. I would say everybody in here, except for maybe one person, are incredibly nice people
Mhm.
and super like family. But what I was gonna say is that I got you, Mel. Um, until another moderator just handled this. Was that if we wait until we're not grieving anymore to come back to you, we'll never come back.
Yeah, would never happen.
We'll never be back to you. And it's kind of like in some ways, you fall off the bike, you get back on kind of thing. I have a tendency to not do that. I have a
Mhm.
tendency to drift from those things, and then I never get back on the bike. And I know if we don't come back now and do this sooner than later, I'm not going to be able to do it. And I'm not going to be able to do it. Can I ask you a favor since you can
Mhm.
actually get up?
Yeah.
Can you turn the lights on? It got dark in here, didn't it?
It
It's that
is.
time of the day where it starts to get, and then it's hard to see us. Um, I have a table in front of me, so I can't get to the lights all the way up. Thank you. Oh, that's helpful. It's a little warm, but it's helpful. But I hope that makes sense. Like I said, if I told Debbie that last night, I said if we wait until we're done grieving, we'll never ever be back on here again because we're never gonna not grieve for her, and it sucks.
And unfortunately, it's life, and we'll probably end up grieving for something else. Or we're done with that.
Yeah, got that right.
So we're gonna try to be like Jazz and move forward.
Oh, Claire. Claire is so sweet. I hope this bike has seats for us all. Of course it does. Lady, I do have legs, but I have a table and I have cords in front of me, and she has an area where she can walk right to the light switch that I can't
I
get
can
to.
just get up a little bit easier.
Yeah, if you saw the monstrosity of the way things are right now in this house, I mean, we have done everything we can to make it easy for Tyson to be able to navigate around here and be comfortable and safe.
Yeah.
Trying to keep it as safe for him as possible.
Yeah, like you can see right over there, we have yoga mats
Yeah,
all
see,
over
our,
the
our yoga
house.
mats are all over this house.
That's just so he can walk a little bit better.
Yeah, but we just, again, we're not trying to be like other people on YouTube. We never set out to be YouTubers, and it's weird to hear that.
Yeah.
Like in comments, sometimes somebody will be like, "Oh, a YouTuber," and I'm like, "A YouTuber?
We're
Yeah.
not YouTubers.
Like I don't want to be called that. That's an insult."
We're not YouTubers.
Anthony, stop worrying about sending me gifts. Stop it. Stop worrying about it. I want to send you a gift. Okay? Stop worrying about it. Um, Tyson. Tyson just looks at me and goes, rah, yawns. But what was I saying? Please tell me you're paying attention.
If we were waiting until we weren't grieving.
No,
So
it was that. I
don't
just said
know.
something before
And
that.
thank you. And
You're way back.
I don't.
Anybody know what I was? Oh, thank you. You're YouTubers. You're not YouTubers. You're family. Mary, I love you. I created a Skype account just so I could talk to Mary.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. But what I was trying to get out was, we're not trying to be YouTubers. We're just trying to learn about stuff and have fun along the way. And also, no, Mark, you're fine. You're fine. I wasn't referring to you. I was referring to something else, just in my head, just my own thought. But I was just trying to say, we're just trying to be two people that are ourselves, and we may not fit into labels and boxes and stereotypes that people think we do. And we're probably never going to tell you what those are because we do want some personal stuff to stay personal. We want some privacy, of course, with things. And, I'm not a big fan of people telling everything about themselves necessarily. We'll give you of us what we feel is appropriate amount of us as far as personal thoughts and opinions, but also we really have a genuine curiosity of learning things. And we really, and even more so importantly, want relationships with you guys. We're cousins. Again, I've said that before in different videos. We are cousins. Oh, Chris, thank you. Right back at you. And thank you, Ruth. Paul, thank you. That's what's important. It's not just sitting here and going and like, hey, let's just do this video. And no, it's genuine love for wanting to learn, and it makes us. It puts joy in our hearts. What doesn't put joy in my heart is having to edit the stupid videos. Well, see, the problem too is like I hate bringing this up, but I do feel bad about this because it makes me feel bad. The plan was I was trying to pay off something I had bought back in the summer so I could buy a new laptop because the one we use is slower than dirt and it takes me forever to get stuff done. But then everything with Jazz happened, of course. And so she was obviously way more important than a freaking laptop.
Definitely.
So I'm hoping maybe in the next 4 to 6 months,
We'll get to it.
if not, I don't think it'll be sooner than that I can buy a new laptop. That would make editing faster and you won't have to look at this horrible webcam. So I'm hoping that, but bear with us until then. And for future videos, we will have to be up here. We're not on the couch. Maybe it looks like we are. I'm actually in my chair because my back just can't sit on this couch. It's too painful. But we are going to come back. It's going to be upstairs. We can't be downstairs with Tyson up here. We're absolutely number one is him. He's priority one. Sorry. I didn't expect it to be him. I expected it to be Jazz. And I don't mean that the wrong way. Don't take me the wrong way. He's gone through a lot in the last year and a half with his health. Stomach problems. He has a tumor on his front leg that just popped up this year and it's growing. And he could have more cancer inside. His back legs don't work and they've been working less and less and less. So we just assumed, that he would go first, and he's a year older than Jazz. And I think it was the day she died or the next day, and I looked at him and I just looked at Debbie and I just said, well, it started with us three. Me, Debbie, and Tyson. And I guess it's ending that way too. Which is not what I expected. And he's been so amazing. He took care of Debbie's mom when she was here with us. Mm-hmm. He took care of my mom. He took care of Jazz. He took care of Jazz that whole time at the end. What you guys don't know is that, unfortunately, Jazz and Tyson had been separated for a decade. After Debbie's mom passed away, they started fighting. And we did our best to stop it, but it just wouldn't stop. So to keep them safe, we would never give up our dogs. We would alternate them one would be in Jazz would love being in the bedroom looking out the window and just checking out people walking
She was
down the
like your
street.
nosy neighbor looking out the window all the time.
She was, and she enjoyed that. And she was sweet and kind. Tyson could not stand being in another room, so he would go work out. Tyson always has done treadmill videos. Treadmill videos. I was thinking about the treadmill video we did. Tyson would do treadmill time, which I think is a big part of why he's still with us all these years. It helped him to stay in such great health and shape.
Mhm.
And so we would switch them for over a decade. We'd have to, a few hours this dog out, a few hours this dog out. And we've had friends that have lived with us for a year or two here and there. And this will be a shocking one for you guys. My ex-husband lived here with us a few times. And when he did, it was great because Jazz actually got to spend time with him and she loved him. He was very good with her and she slept with him for like every night for like a year.
Mhm.
And it was great. So, you know, they weren't together for a long time. And we brought them back together this year, not even the whole year. And it went, they just, Jazz wanted to hang out with him. He didn't really want much to do with her. But then when she got the cancer, he knew before we did. We know now that he detected it about 2 weeks before she collapsed because he was licking her body in those places where the cancer was. Dogs can do that and it's amazing. And he stayed with her on the bed every day that she was going through this. And
Mhm.
he licked her little head and he said his goodbye to her that day before we did. Because I made sure he wasn't in the room with us when she had to go. He's shaking right now. Poor guy. And he licked her on the head, all over her head and face before he left the room that day. So I'm so thankful that they were at least able to come back together. We just wanted to keep them safe, and that was the only important thing to us was to keep them safe.
Mhm.
And we do anything for these guys, anything for them.
We
And
have.
yeah, we have, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And we will continue to as long as we can.
Those are not just dogs; they're actual part of our family. I
They
mean,
are our family.
Tyson's been with us for 15 years. Jazz was with us for 14 years. They are literally a part of the family.
Yeah. And it's just not what I expected. It just but it's hard. The longer you have with them, the more it hurts when they leave you. You know. At the same time, you don't ever want them to leave you because they're so sweet and perfect and just awesome. People fail you. Dogs don't.
Dogs are always there for you, ready to hug you, cuddle you, lick
Okay.
you.
Whoa. Sue and Stu, get out of here. Yeah. Thank you, Mel. Can we block them from our page too? Yep. You are now hidden on the channel. Bye. Did you even see that?
Nope.
Used to love you too. Thought you were something, an inspiration to my daughter who's gay or something. Let me just say something about that right now. First of all, we are not here to speak on behalf of anybody for any reason, for anything, for any cause, for anything. Okay? We're not. We're not
Mm-mm.
here to do that. We're not here to speak for any political party. We're not here to speak for any sort of anything. Okay? Nothing. I am Natasha.
I'm Debbie.
That's it. Okay? We're not here to speak about our relationship, about gay stuff, about anything. None of it. Okay? We are just two people. That's it. Two people. We're not here to, what's the word I'm looking for?
Advocate
To
for any
advocate, to be an
groups.
advocate for any sort of anything. That's it.
Other than maybe Americans? Maybe more Americans. Not it.
Americans that want to learn about the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
We're just people.
Yeah.
We're just people. So we aren't here to be anybody's, I don't know. They still can't, it's not advocate. There's a word I'm looking for. It's not coming here. And my Lord, someone just donated. Sassy, sweetie, you didn't need to do that. But thank you. Thank you for that. That was very kind of you. But I hope you guys understand what I'm saying though. Um, we're not here to speak on behalf of any sort of group of any kind. Ambassador, yes. Still not the word I was looking for. I don't know what I was looking for. But we're not trying to be, anyone's ambassador. We'll use that word, Claire. It's not what I was thinking. I still don't know what it was. But we're not here to say, hey, this, hey, that. We just got a comment the other night. You two are abominations, you know? And I'm like, when did I say anything about anything that would make you feel unhappy with any sort of agenda, I guess? We don't, yes, thank you. We don't have an agenda. We don't. And the people that say we do, I just not cool. Um, so we're not trying to be, you know, role models of any sort of anything. We're not. Who are we? We're just two
Other than
people.
people.
Yeah, we're just two people like you guys are people. And we hurt, we love, um, we have feelings like anybody else. At the same time, at this point, like I don't have it in me to care about the bad crap anymore. I
No,
just don't.
we succeed, we fail. We're just human beings like everyone else.
Yeah. And I just when I see the negative comments anymore, I used to get upset by them. I don't care anymore. I just think how sad that person must be. I
Mhm.
do. I think how sad that person must be in their life to have to say something, to
Mhm.
someone they don't know.
Right.
But I hope that you all understand that, and know that we're not trying to be ambassadors or advocates or any other for animal welfare. Absolutely, we will.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Animal welfare, animal rights. Yes, we will. Okay. That we will all day long. Um, Unashamedly, we'll say that we believe in God. We do.
Yep.
Not sad for that. Not going to apologize for that.
Yep.
That's it. Okay. I mean, to me, my life priorities are God, number one. Period. And then animals, specifically dogs. I like all animals, but dogs. Um, but I'm just saying, give me some like thumbs up if you guys, if you understand and if you agree and if you're with us. And see, okay, here we go. I love it. Awesome. Exactly. It's their problem, not ours. Exactly.
Mhm.
I like Marmite. Alan, we still like you. We'll still like you even if you like Marmite. That's hilarious.
Hey, we're not gonna hate on you just because you like Marmite.
No. Um, I could see liking it if I grew up with it. I could. Quiglets,
No.
though, are the devil's work. Thank you guys for that. Does God smoke?
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Okay, just remember, understand right now, Paul, any comments that even are deemed possibly not taken the right way are going to be taken out of this. So I would speak up if I were you, if that was supposed to be funny, or we're just going to block you from the channel. I'm not putting up with it. Just not going to put up with it. Okay? Because that just sounded like a big old judgment to me. And if you're here to judge, you can go away. Not putting up with it. We came on here at first just to see what would happen, and then we enjoyed it, and we started having fun. And that's what we plan to do and learn.
Share our learning.
Yeah. And if anyone wants to have issues with that, then go someone else's channel. There are plenty of people that have channels out there.
Mhm.
So go there. Go there. But if you're coming here to judge us, you're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place. We're not here just for subscribers. Okay? We're not. We are not here just for subscribers. I'll tell you right now, almost everybody else is though. And you can say that's a judgment on my end, but I've looked, I've paid attention, and you know, that's not what we're here for. So I didn't want this to turn this way, but then a few people have had to try to think they're funny, and I'm waiting to see if Paul's going to back that up or if I need to just go ahead. I don't see. Not judgment hunt, a joke. Okay. I don't get the joke, but I appreciate you saying something. And I hope you understand I'm not trying to be a jerk. It's just this is a sensitive time, and it's hard to know when someone's being, it's hard to read a tone in a text and typing. That's all. Okay? That's all. Anyway, now Paul maybe you want to go have a cigarette. I am. Well, Debbie says some things that I think she was been wanting to say to you guys.
Oh no, on the spotlight. So,
I just got stuck in the blanket.
Natasha's tangled in a blanket. Let's hope she can walk. So I want to say thank you to all of you for being there for us to lean on, and to talk to, chat with. It has been appreciated, all of the comments. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to read too many of them lately, but I will get back on there soon, hopefully later today. And thank you for the cards, all the gifts, all the well wishes. Prayers are definitely the thing I'm most grateful for, and the donations. So that's all been great. I think Natasha was saying that we had been watching some shows, especially that Gunpowder one, that series. I don't know if you guys have watched it. Have you guys watched the Gunpowder series? Mini-series, I guess it was. No. It wasn't quite what I was thinking it would have been. I was quite lost through the whole thing. Oh, she comes bearing pie.
When I'm stressed out, I just eat a whole pie.
Nothing like a chocolate pie.
What's left of it?
What was the Gunpowder thing on Hulu?
HBO.
HBO.
I think it was on the BBC originally.
I was quite lost. I really, quite honestly, couldn't understand what they were saying half the time.
Really?
Yeah, I was just lost.
Um,
And I was disappointed it didn't really go over much of the whole plot, everything that was going on.
I'm trying to read the comments.
I know they're flying in there.
Yeah, there's a lot. At this point, we're not going to be on here much longer. Yes, of course, Paul. I've seen the new Freddie Mercury documentary. Yeah, you can keep your Marmite. You can get my pie. Swap a jar of Marmite for pie. Not happening. Pie is like one of my comfort foods. That and mashed potatoes. And Debbie didn't make her famous chicken stew. I haven't eaten yet today. Oh no. Norfolk papers. I'm sorry to hear that about your baby. We tried watching Outlander and I could not understand what they were saying. The Scottish accent and I don't do well. Yeah, I had a really hard time, even with captions. Pie, please. Chips and gravy for me all day. I did have fish and chips the other day too, and that was the first meal I'd had in like 9 days. But anyway, what I was going to say was we're going to wrap this up here in just a couple minutes. If you guys have any questions for us or anything you want to ask or anything you want to say, we can do a couple minutes of that. Debbie has wide words, softly spoken. She's great. It's true. Very true. Mel. Scotch pie. What is Scotch pie? What is Scotch pie? I'm slim because I stress myself out half to death, don't I?
Yes.
I did go almost 9 days without eating really anything when Jazz. But I'm eating now. I had little things, I wasn't starving myself. I did have some stuff, like crackers and stuff. Nothing wrong with the Scottish accent. I just have a hard time understanding it. And thank you, Ladybug. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it still, even with everything that's happened. I just need prayers that Tyson will be okay. Really do. Yeah, we did learn that the Queen does the address every Christmas. I hope that she's capable of doing that. I don't know her current medical situation. I've heard, there's been some stuff going on, but I hope that she's well enough that she can do that. I really do hope that.
Oh, we should try to tune in.
Yeah, I wonder if you guys could give us a way to find out how to watch that. I'm probably online somewhere, I'm sure. Um, yeah, I would agree, Tony. You're right about that. Oh, Alan, just promise you both will never change, okay? Well, I'm hoping to change for the better, more like jazz, you know,
I like jazz.
be like jazz. I'm trying to read all your comments. Thank you, Brett. Thank you so much, Brett.
3 p.m. UK time.
Oh, it's 3 p.m. UK time? So that would be
Yeah.
no. Hold on. That'd be 10 a.m. here. Right? Yeah, 10 o'clock in the morning here. I'll be sleeping. She will do it? Okay, good. I hope so. BBC. See, we have BBC America. I don't know if they would put that on there. I would think they would. Oh, she records it. Okay. Is it just, I would assume it's more than audio, right? I still want to know what Scotch pie is. No one said what it is. If they did, I'm sorry I didn't see it. And I think we want someone answer this for me. If we're going to still be able to do Christmas Eve, okay, BBC Online, thank you. Correct me if I'm wrong on this, but when we saw in the Christmas video that we did do about the paper hats, I like that idea because somebody in the comments said, and tell me please if this is right, that oh, they said 10 p.m. UK. Oh wow, that'd be a lot earlier than for us. Oh, it's 10 p.m. there now. Sorry, I'm getting lost. The paper hats. Back to that. My question is this: someone had said this in the comment section. I want to know if this is true. Are the paper hats representative of the crown of thorns that Jesus wore? Can someone answer that? Waiting for an answer. No.
What do the paper
Oh.
hats represent?
Huh. Okay. Dang it. I was hoping that was true. Not the crown. Okay. What is it? Anything to do with Jesus? Because that's what I was told. Just for fun. Okay. No deep meaning. Okay. I liked the idea that they were for that. I thought that would this was really neat. Because like I said, last time we had still thought about wanting to do something UK related, and we never did figure out what to do. And we had mentioned Yorkshire puddings, and everybody said no, you'd only do that on Sunday roast, or Sunday dinner. But we don't have Sunday dinners here, so not like that. Oh, Scotch pie is minced mutton. Okay. My phone is going crazy.
I guess you're getting all the notifications.
No, that's my messenger sound. Yeah. Someone's messaging me on Messenger. I still don't know what we could do that'd be easy and simple, especially with just a few days to go. What do you guys say as far as incorporating into our Christmas Eve? And if our Christmas Eve does go as planned, it would just be me, Debbie, Aunt Linda, and another friend of ours. That's it. We can't. We have to buy those. We can't buy those here. Mince pie, not really something I think we'd want. And then Debbie would have to make that. Preferably something that would be easy. We cannot get Christmas crackers here now, unfortunately. Pigs in a blanket. Well, see, Aunt Linda doesn't eat pork. Yule log. Had those. Keep it casual. Yeah.
We should make Yorkshire puddings.
I mean, I wanted to do Yorkshire puddings, but everybody in the comments of that video were like, you don't do that on Christmas? You guys are saying things that we don't even know what they are.
Could make a trifle.
What's a trifle?
It's a layered dessert.
That sounds hard.
It's like pudding and fruit and
Well, see, Brett says Yorkshire puddings are for any time, so haha.
That's right. People eat them all the time over there for no reason other than being hungry.
Oh, the Three Wise Men. That'd be cool. I don't drink, Mark. I am a recovering alcoholic, and I'm how many years sober? 17 years sober? Is it 17 now?
Yes.
17 years sober as of the first of this month. So can't do the drinking thing. Don't want to anyway. And we don't eat beef. Those are our two restrictions. Don't trifle with me. I wanted to do Yorkshires. I thought that'd be cool.
And I wanted to do the hat so we could all look like idiots eating Christmas dinner.
It'll mess my hair up.
Oh. Yeah.
I jest. I would look
She's
like a
eating
jester.
something. Well, I thought she was eating. Well, for Christmas Eve dinner, we would be having ham and
Yeah, we have ham in America typically for Christmas.
veggies.
Christmas because we have turkey for Thanksgiving. So typically we would have ham. Not everybody. It's like a 50-50. Some people have turkey, some people have ham, but we usually do the ham thing. We've already had Bubble and Squeak, Tim. We do that in a
So we can
video.
make a tray.
Debbie actually made Bubble and Squeak, and I loved it. I loved it.
I'm gonna cheat and make my own tray. Explain that pie.
I mean, so it's going to look gross because I eat pie. I go right into it. Explain this pie. This is a chocolate satin pie. So it's chocolate, like we would call chocolate pudding almost on the inside. And then there's whipped cream on top with chocolate chips on top and a chocolate cookie crust. It's very chocolatey, quite rich, but freaking good.
And no, I didn't make it. We bought it.
Mhm.
Already made.
Ham for Boxing Day, cooked in Coca-Cola. Debbie does ribs that way. Make ribs with Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper. Cheesecake. I get burned out on cheesecake. I just really wanted this last night, chocolate pie. Tyson's looking at me going, yeah, I do too.
Yeah, me too.
I would share the pie if I could. I'm sorry. I haven't eaten. I'm also lactose intolerant. So you can know how my night's going to go there. And how her night's going to go. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you guys hungry. I apologize. I legitimately have not eaten all day. Anyway, we're going to get going. But again, I just want to thank you guys. We wanted to make this video to thank you. To even though you guys have been kind and said we don't need to explain ourselves, we wanted to. I wanted to.
Yeah. We just wanted to share with you our thoughts and feelings and try to reconnect with you a little bit before we jump into doing some more videos.
But Ladybug Road. Debbie, we feel you. But no, we really do appreciate you guys. And it's just hard to tell you how much it really is. Thanks for being here. Thanks for staying up with us. I know it's late for you, and sorry, this was the earliest we could do this today. And we'll spend tomorrow evening making a video for you for Wednesday. Please watch it. I have no idea what's going to be yet. I have no clue. But that'll give me something to do tomorrow with my time, is to think of an idea, think of a topic of something.
Something for us to learn.
Yeah, something to learn, something to enjoy. And we just appreciate you guys and can't say it enough. But thank you for being there. Thank you for your prayers. Again, all this, the of you that have donated. Just thank you. I mean, I could sit here and thank you for so many things, and I could probably be here forever. And I would, but I hope you feel the appreciation very deeply. And you know, if you haven't watched all the videos, please go back, watch them. And if you have like-minded folks like yourselves, send them our way. You know, we could definitely would appreciate other people like yourselves, but only like you guys. Okay.
That's right.
We are very blessed that we have you, and I'm kind of becoming a little bit like you're mine. Like, stay with us.
Little protective.
Little protective. I love you guys and care for you all. I really, truly mean that. And just thank you so much. And we hope you'll watch Wednesday. And hopefully we'll get it all taken care of, that it'll work, because the laptop's crapping out on me. So It'll be there unless the laptop isn't able to function, but should be good. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank
Yes,
you.
thank you.
And know that we love you. And we mean that. We do.
Yes, we
God.
definitely appreciate you.
We do.
And make sure you hit that like button up there on this video.
Yeah.
And
And more than anything, love each other. And
Yes.
you know, smile to someone
spread
tomorrow.
some love.
And you just never know what people are going through, right?
That is right.
Love you guys.
Thanks for watching. Bye.